Hey plant fam, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jaclynn. This is not my jungle, it's my messy kitchen. And if you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back. So today, as you would have seen already in the title and the thumbnail, I have another huge haul from Ecuagenera. I think there's like 8 or 9 plants this time instead of 10, but your girl definitely went a little crazy. It's all Anthurium except for one. You guys should be shocked by the one non-Anthurium. And here's my box, delivered by UPS. It's definitely a little damaged, which is a little bit concerning, but hopefully it's more squished on this side. Hopefully this thing is huge. So let's find out. I suppose I just like can't help myself with the Anthurium. Honestly, they're such good prices and they have flowering size plants. So I just got excited about it. Okay. All right, so things are definitely a little beat up in here. We have an invoice. This box is crazy. I don't even know how they managed to fit all the plants in here because there's quite a few, and if they used like floof and all that stuff, they definitely would not be able to fit this many in one box. So here's the inside of the box. I'm not even gonna lift it up again to show you. Everything is taped down kind of, even though everything's kind of just like on top of each other, so I'm not sure if the taping down actually helps. I guess a little bit. Hopefully it helped in this situation where they crushed my box. Okay, I forgot my scissors again. Let me go get them. Okay, we have quite a few plants in here. And like I said, they are just kind of like all piled up on top of each other, as you can see. So I'm just gonna go for whatever's on top here. This one looks like it's on the smaller side. I'm just gonna be real gentle. We do have like some paper towels in here to kind of at least absorb some excess moisture. I do recommend putting them like in between the leaves, especially as we get into like heat pack season. If you guys are shipping anything, it is good to kind of like put something between the leaves just so they don't get wet and touch each other in transit. Okay, so I think this one is dressleri. It is just a pure dressleri. It's probably going to be a pain in the butt to grow. A lot of pure ones tend to be. There's a new leaf coming in right here, but I was intrigued by this one because it's pretty dark. And I love the texture on these leaves. Super duper cute. She looks actually in cattafill. It looks like it tried to bloom over here, but it didn't take. But I can't tell, but it looks like she's actually in cattafill, which is amazing for me because I would love to breed with this one. I love dressleri for its veining, its texture, the way that the leaves get really billowy. It's called Plantflix. And yeah, I'm gonna repot her and hopefully she'll give me some inflows soon. Really nice dark Anthurium dressleri. You can see the name on the pot right here, and I can tell you the price on her. No, there's no price on here. I lied. It's just a checklist of the plants. But yeah, Anthurium dressleri is the first one out, and she looks pretty stinking good. All right, next we're just gonna go with like what's on top here. So this one is looking a little wonky, but hopefully it's okay. Who are you? So this is coming from the Ecuagenera, Florida location, in case I did not mention that. I've never ordered from their California location. All their plants come from Ecuador. Okay, sweet. Here is the only non-Anthurium. We do have a bit of a broken leaf here, but it is maybe an older one. It's hard to tell. No, it is a newer one. That's a bummer, but that's fine. It's not the newest leaf out. So she's definitely like a little bit kind of beat up. But this is the epipremnum giganteum albo, or marble variegated. I don't know. Epipremnum giganteum variegated. I'm just going to remove this leaf because it's been broken, and that's kind of just part of the risk of the way that they package them, all just like on top of each other without any polyfill, or what I call floof. So, you know, definitely keep that in mind. This is definitely a project plant. These are usually pretty expensive. I think this one was like $45. So definitely a lot cheaper than what other people are selling them for. So I don't mind that she's not necessarily the prettiest thing in the world. I plan on repotting this and getting it up on a pole. I've purchased this one before, epipremnum giganteum marble variegated. What it says there. I'm not sure if you can read it. If it's not legible, I'll just put it on screen. So yeah, I've had a hard time transferring this one from moss to soil before, so I'm hoping that this one's already in soil because mine rotted. I didn't know that they were sensitive or prone to root rot until after I repotted it, or maybe, I don't know if I would have done anything differently, but maybe just like not water it right away. So yeah, this one's in moss. So we're just gonna have to do what I do with my philodendron giganteum marble, because that one is also very prone to root rot. I just like chronically underwater it and make sure that it's dry most of the time. So there's my only non-Anthurium plant for this haul. So that is plant number 2. Next on top here is this guy. Looking a little wonky, so hopefully the leaves are okay in here. I feel like the Anthurium just ship really well, honestly, because they have pretty firm petioles and such, but hopefully I didn't just jinx it. What do we got here? Okay, she looks fine. She looks fine. We have another little Anthurium going on in here. The leaf definitely got a little bit bent, but otherwise it looks fine. And this one is Anthurium Crystal Dress Inverse Crossing. So this is a dressleri X crystallinum. Super duper cute. You can see the dressleri in there gives it that kind of more billowy texture, and then the crystallinum gives it more of that veining. So I thought that this was a really interesting little hybrid. So inverse crossing just means that it's the inverse. So it's a dressleri X crystallinum instead of a crystallinum X dressleri. So really pretty. I'm not mad about her at all. I don't remember how much she cost. She wasn't expensive, and she's super duper cute. So that's plant number 3. Okay, who's next? I think this guy is on top next. I'm trying to just be really careful. Some of these ones on the bottom here got real squished. So here's what it's looking like. Even just like some firmer paper around it might help, but you guys know I have my love-hate relationship with Ecuagenera. They're super sweet people, and anytime I've had an issue with a plant, they've always fixed it, but the packaging is definitely not my favorite. The prices are just so good that it's almost like importing. It's like taking a risk and hoping that it works out for you. It's just not as scary as importing. Okay, this one looks tall. All right, I think I know what this one is. This is an oddball for sure. This is definitely like a longer leaf Anthurium. I don't remember the name. I think it starts with a T. I had never heard of it, but when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's really interesting, actually. And I would love to grow it out and see what it looks like and see if it's difficult to cross-pollinate. So this here is Anthurium tremulum, and it was only $35. And let me see, she's just a little tangled up here. She's a little bit beat up, but this is a newer emergent leaf, so it's nice and dark. It's kind of glossy, but you can see it's a pretty long leaf, and it has, ooh, there's a fungus gnat. There's a pretty interesting ribbing, like veining texture going on the leaves here. So I thought this was a really interesting one that I've never seen before. So I would love to actually grow this one out. It's got some really weird growth going on here. It's a very old plant, you can tell. It's got like a stump here where it either died back or it was cut, and then it grew another growth point off the side. So Anthurium tremulum, like I said, this one was only $35. So I was like, you know what? I would really like to try that. I love a long leaf. I love a textured leaf. And I can't wait to see the next leaf out on this one in my care that's not going to have any kind of damage on it. So super duper cute, super interesting. Let me know if you guys have this one in your collection or if you've ever heard of this. Would you buy it? Do you like the long boys too? I certainly do. So really cool. I feel like the camera doesn't actually do it justice. Okay, let's see. Plant number 5. This guy's actually on the smaller side here. So let's open that one up. I keep losing my scissors. Let's see what you are. These were held back a week because of the hurricane down there as well. Glad that everybody is okay. All the plants are okay. It seems like everything turned out all right for the most part for the plant community. Who are you? You're really pretty. Ooh, pap. It's a pap. It's a dark pap too. Look at her. Look at that dark, dark, dark leaf. It's got a new emergent over here that got a little squished, so I'm just gonna leave her to kind of sort herself out and do her own thing. But this is a really cool pap. This older leaf here has some really interesting texture, even though it's a little bit beat up. This newer one is really, really cool. I like the lobes on it. I like how dark it is. I'm always looking for some nice dark loby paps to breed with, and honestly the sun coming through the window here is hitting the white wall next to me and like bouncing off and kind of messing up the color a little bit. So hopefully you can see how dark she is when I hold her back here as opposed to up here. So really cute. And this one was $60. So all of these are gonna get repotted within the next couple weeks. I do like to give them a week or two to settle in. I'll isolate them, spray them down. So people always ask me, and I do undiluted 70% isopropyl alcohol in a spray bottle, and I go to town. So I'm really careful on new emergent leaves. I try not to like overspray them for sure, but I haven't had any issues with that, and it's worked better than diluting it. So if you guys want to try it out, that's what I do. I isolate them in my bathroom for like a week or two, which David loves. And then they're ready to go into the plant room and get repotted and all that good stuff. Okay, so let's see what's in here. I think we're on plant number 6. And then there's 2 more, so I think there's 8 plants total. And the rest of them are pretty big. Look at how big this is. Not let it like flop over. These pots are heavy. They feel wet, which is not a good thing to do when it starts to get colder. Ooh, oh, what are you? Regale. You guys. This thing is huge. Look at it. Wow. So if you remember my last unboxing, I bought a baby regale. And I found out that they grow really slowly, and for whatever reason, I guess I repotted mine and it went like downhill and it died. So I got a new one, a new regale. Really, really nice, and definitely Cetaphil size. This one was 55, and here you can see the name there, Anthurium regale. Definitely needs an up pot. Surprised the leaves are even this big in this tiny little pot. But look at her, she's gorgeous. Wow. And I really love regale crosses because of how prominent the veining on these ones are. I love that the veins go up into the lobe here. Is really, really cool and really unique. So, yeah, I'm excited to make some babies with this one. Anthurium regale for 55. All right, you guys, 2 more, and these ones are in big pots. Look at how big this pot is. This one's in even bigger, no, I think same size pot, but even taller. So let's see what we've got. Oh my gosh, I gotta lay this one down for now. Let's open this one first. So excited to see these. There's one in particular that I'm very, very, very excited about. And it's this one. It's this one. You guys are gonna be like, it's just a crystallinum. Why are you so excited? Oh, just wait. Oh, just wait. When I saw this one, my jaw hit the floor. And I was like, must have her, even though I have like 7 crystallinums, different red crystals from different breeders, premium red crystals, expensive. I've got Tazula red crystals. I've got Woohoo red crystals. I've got red crystals from everybody, NSE, all of it. But when I saw this one, excuse me, ma'am, excuse me, but where do you have the nerve to be this long and this dark as a crystallinum? So I was like, well, shoot, I need it. Look at how long it is. Holy guacamole. That's the newest leaf, you guys. And it's working on another one. She is in Cetaphil, so she will be blooming for me soon. And I cannot, she got a little crispy up here. She wasn't like that when I bought her. She went through a hurricane. It's fine. I cannot wait to cross with this thing, because if you know me, you know that my goal as a breeder is to make the darkest, longest, sexiest hybrids you've ever seen. So when I saw this, I was like, she must be in my breeding projects, and she must be in them now. So, and she was only $60. Like, are you kidding me? She's just a crystallinum. She's a bit of a mutant. She's giving Carla. She's giving Carla vibes, you guys, honestly. Look at her. Massive. Wouldn't she be gorgeous crossed with, like, I don't know, I've been into, like, red veins. Wait until you see. Bubba, you're fine. He's, like, scratching to get in the door. Wait until you see the red vein, just the stuff. I got some stuff. I got some stuff coming. Another box coming from Fontanimal, you guys. I've been obsessed with trying to get, like, red vein plants, so I would love to cross this. Wow. I think this one is my favorite out of the bunch, but we still have one more to open. And I am just gonna, like, get rid of this box here finally. Now this one was not, I don't think this was one that I was planning on getting, but when I saw it, I thought it was really cute. I don't remember what the cross was. They just like give them names. Of course, I take the box away and this one's got soil coming out of it. The one plant that has soil coming out. I made a mess. There's dirt everywhere. Okay, oops, I cut the tag. So this one is Anthurium, Heart of the Amazon, and I don't actually remember what it's crossed with, but you see this pot got crushed in the box. That's why there's dirt coming out. It didn't crack, thankfully, but here's the name. Heart of the Amazon. I don't remember how much this one was, but holy guacamole, this thing is huge. And I think the reason why I liked her, sorry, her leaves are just a little wonky right now, is the ruffles. It's ruffly. I really like a ruffly Anthurium. So I feel like this crossed with something really dark is gonna make some really cool stuff. So that is why I snagged her. I don't remember what the cross is, but I'll leave it on screen for you guys, the parents, so that you know what you're looking at, because I totally forget. But I was not planning on getting this one. Ivan kept going on about how it was his favorite, and I was like, you know what, fine. I'll snag her. She's huge. She's definitely blooming size. It looks like she may have even bloomed a couple times already, so I'm not mad about it. Definitely the biggest one, but I think this one is my favorite. Look at how dark it is compared to, like, this is like the regular green color of normal houseplants, and then you've got this one. Tell me this doesn't look like a Carla dupe. The fact that nobody jumped on this besides me is crazy to me. So even next to like this really dark pap, look at how dark it is. Like, what? Sorry, I hit the microphone. Crazy. Crazy. This dark ass dressleri. Look at how dark this crystallinum is compared to it. So cute. I'm excited for this one. This is definitely the weirdo of the batch. And then this one is super duper cute. Just really love the texture. I'm a sucker for a dressleri because as soon as you cross with dressleris, when you start getting more of that texture, which is why I wanted. I have a couple of pure dressleri that just like all look vastly different. So I'm excited to see this one grow out. It's definitely the darkest one that I have. I'm just, this one, this might be my new favorite Anthurium, honestly. Look at it. That's crazy. So that is it for my Ecuagenera haul, you guys. I've got, what, 8 plants here, 7 Anthurium, and 1 little epipremnum that definitely needs some love, but that's okay. And I hope that you enjoyed this unboxing. I hope you guys had fun. I hope that you like being in my kitchen. I like the lighting in here when it's not like washing me out too much. I probably could have waited another like 20 minutes to film this so that the lighting wasn't so bright. But you live and you learn, and I was really eager to open these plants. So I was nervous because the box looked not great, but everything turned out fine. And I'm not mad about it, so I'll leave you guys the link down below to download Palm Street if you have not downloaded it yet. I seriously don't know what you're waiting for. I'm on there, we hang out, we have fun. It's not just about selling. There's lots of other stuff on there besides plants, so definitely come and hang out. And I hope you had fun hanging out with me today. You should definitely give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. All that good stuff. There's a join button if you want to be an official Plant Fam member and get some extra content. And I love you. If you watched this whole entire video, you should leave me whatever emojis you feel like leaving me. Octopus, even though this is Cthulhu. It's Cthulhu. It's Cthulhoops, you guys. It's serious. If you get it, you get it. If not, I can't help you. But leave me whatever emojis you feel like in the comments below. I love you. I hope you're having a beautiful day wherever you are out there in the world. Don't forget to spread kindness. Don't forget to drink your water. And I will see you guys in the next one.